I'm going to tell you something. Appraisals can be wrong, and so can real estate agents. And this is a story about a time that both of those things happened. So several years ago, I went to list a townhome here in St. John's. I didn't know the seller super well. I was referred to them by their son, who I had worked with. And when I got there to list the home, I told them what I thought it was worth, and they weren't too happy with the number I gave them because there was a home in the back of the subdivision that was priced about $20,000 higher than I wanted them to list. However, that home had been sitting on the market almost a year, and it was owned by a real estate agent, so that was really not a good look for her. But regardless, I tried to explain to them we don't want to price there because clearly it's overpriced. They insisted that we go ahead with the higher price point, and of course, they're the sellers, so it's ultimately their decision. So we did list there, and I thought for sure there's no way this thing is going to sell. Well, it sold. So I had to eat a little bit of crow. But I thought, the appraisal's going to catch him. There's no way this thing's going to appraise. There are no comps anywhere that are going to support this purchase price. So the appraisal happens, and the appraisal comes in, and the home appraised. And I almost fell out of my damn chair. I had to call these people and tell them, well, the thing I told you was going to happen didn't happen. Now, I still stand on the fact that I priced that home correctly. It absolutely was not worth what that appraisal came in for. And I know it's not because I looked at the comps the appraiser used. Clearly, he wasn't from here, and frankly, I don't think he knew his ass from a hole in the ground. And one of the comps that he used, and it was the first comp he used, so that was like the one that mattered the most, it was almost 5 miles away. The townhouse was 300 square feet bigger. It had a 2-car garage, not a 1-car garage, and it had only been built about 2 years before. The property I was listing was almost 15 years old. So this, sir, is not a comp. It never should have been used as a comp. Now, did it work out for my sellers? Absolutely. Did I have to eat some crow? Absolutely. But did I tell them what happened and they just got super lucky? Absolutely. But the moral of the story is when that appraisal comes in, you absolutely never know what the outcome is going to be.